Azerbaijan is a land of many different things. Tall mountains reach for the sky, big rolling hills turn into green valleys, shiny rivers flow through the land. Azerbaijan is also a land with a very old history. It's a place where the past is still alive today. You can really see this in the small villages of Azerbaijan. Here, life is all about the land. People farm and take care of animals. They also cook the same foods their grandparents and great-grandparents cooked. The food in Azerbaijan is as interesting and different as the land itself. Each part of Azerbaijan has its own special dishes. But all Azerbaijani food has one thing in common. They use fresh food that's in season, and they respect old ways of cooking. Come with me on a food journey. We'll explore the villages and the food of Azerbaijan together. Life in the villages of Azerbaijan is all about tradition. These villages have been around for hundreds of years. They are tucked away between vineyards and fruit trees. You can find old mosques and minarets in these villages. These special buildings tell the story of Azerbaijan's amazing past. But the villages are more than just old places. They are lively communities. The people are friendly and kind. They love to share their food and their stories. Life in the villages isn't just about getting by, it's about keeping their way of life alive. Azerbaijani food is known for its strong flavors. The food is often cooked over a fire outside. This makes it taste smoky. Tandoors are ovens made of clay. They are used to bake bread and other foods. This gives the food a special taste. One of the most famous Azerbaijani dishes is plov. Plov is a rice dish made with lamb, onions and saffron. Another popular dish is dolma. Dolma is made with grape leaves stuffed with meat, rice and herbs. You can't have a meal in Azerbaijan without bread. Azerbaijani bread is called lavash. It's thin and chewy. Lavash is cooked on a hot flat pan called a saj. Sharing food is very important in Azerbaijan. Guests are always welcome. They are given lots of delicious food. Sharing a meal is a special way to connect with other people. Meals in the villages are often shared by everyone. Everybody sits around a big table, they eat food from the same plates. This shows respect and friendship. Sharing food brings people closer together. All year long, people in the villages come together to celebrate. These celebrations usually happen during important farming times. They celebrate things like the harvest and religious holidays. Novruz is one of the biggest holidays in Azerbaijan. It's the beginning of spring. Families get together to celebrate. They share a special meal. The meal includes traditional foods. These foods have been made the same way for many, many years. Life in the villages of Azerbaijan has a peaceful rhythm. People spend their days working on the land, they take care of their animals, they cook tasty food. In the evenings, families get together, they tell stories and laugh, they enjoy being together. Life might be slower here, but people feel close to each other. The old ways are still important. The villages of Azerbaijan are a place where time seems to slow down. Hey everyone, let's talk about Azerbaijani food. It's really yummy and different everywhere you go. One super popular dish is kebab. It's grilled meat that's been soaking in a special sauce. Another favorite is piti, a kind of stew with lamb, chickpeas and chestnuts cooked slowly in a clay pot. These foods show how awesome Azerbaijani cooking is and how talented the cooks are. Gap 2S. Imagine walking through a village and smelling all that amazing food. It makes you want to run home for dinner with your family. Making these dishes is like a special skill passed down from grandmas and grandpas. It shows love and family traditions. It's not just about eating, it's about remembering where you come from and enjoying time with loved ones. Every bite is a celebration. Gap 2S. In Azerbaijan, the kitchen isn't just for cooking, it's where families tell stories and where everyone comes together. It's where the past connects to the present, and where every meal helps build the future. Azerbaijani food is like a living history book, a delicious story that keeps getting better and better. Hey everyone, let's talk about Azerbaijani sweets. They're truly amazing. Baklava, it's like a pastry with lots of layers filled with yummy nuts and honey. It's super popular during holidays. Then there's shekerbura, another sweet pastry, but this one is filled with ground nuts and sugar. People love to eat these with a cup of strong Azerbaijani tea. It's the perfect way to end a meal. Gap 2S. But these treats are more than just dessert. They're a big part of Azerbaijani hospitality and tradition. During holidays, families get together to make baklava and shekerbura. Making these sweets is like an art, passed down from grandmas and grandpas to moms and dads, and then to kids. It's something special that brings families and communities closer. Gap 2S. Think about it. The smell of fresh baklava baking in the oven, mixing with the smell of tea. It's not just about the food, it's about feeling connected and sharing happy moments together. Gap 2S. In Azerbaijan, sharing sweets with guests is a way of showing kindness and generosity. When someone offers you tea and these special sweets, it's like they're saying, "Come in, relax, and let's chat." It's a simple way to show love and respect. Gap 2S. So, next time you enjoy some baklava, or shekerbura, remember you're part of a tradition that's been around for a very long time. It's a sweet way to remember how beautiful Azerbaijani culture is and how food brings people together. Gap 2S. Before we dive into the sweet traditions of Azerbaijan, let's take a moment to explore the rich culinary treasures that this ancient land has to offer. Azerbaijan's cuisine is a flavorful tapestry woven with history, culture, and the bounty of its fertile land. Each dish tells a story, from the ingredients used to the methods of preparation, and the shared moments at the table. Gap 2S. Let's start with plov, a dish that is often considered the crown jewel of Azerbaijani cuisine. Plov is a fragrant rice dish cooked with saffron, aromatic herbs, and a variety of meats or vegetables. Each region of Azerbaijan has its own version of plov, making it a versatile and beloved staple. The preparation of plov is an art requiring patience and skill to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Gap 2S. Next we have dolma, which means stuffed in Azerbaijani. Dolma can be made with grape leaves, cabbage leaves, or even vegetables like peppers and eggplants. The filling is usually a mix of rice, minced meat, herbs, and spices. This dish is a testament to the ingenuity of Azerbaijani cooks, who make the most of seasonal ingredients to create something truly special. Dolma is often served during festive occasions, symbolizing abundance and hospitality. Gap 2S. And of course, we can't forget the kebab. Azerbaijani kebabs are known for their succulent, marinated meats, grilled to perfection over an open flame. Whether it's lamb, beef, or chicken, the key to a great kebab lies in the marinade, which often includes yogurt, onions, and a blend of spices. Kebabs are a favorite at gatherings and celebrations, bringing people together around the grill to enjoy the smoky, savory flavors. Gap 2S. These dishes, along with many others, form the heart of Azerbaijani cuisine. They are more than just food, they are a celebration of heritage, community, and the land itself. As we continue our journey through Azerbaijan, we'll see how these culinary traditions are preserved and cherished, passing from one generation to the next. Gap 3S. Now let's move on to explore the sweet traditions that make Azerbaijani cuisine even more delightful. Gap 2S. Hey everyone! Before we dive into the yummy sweet treats of Azerbaijan, let's talk about something super special. Plov. It's like a food superstar in Azerbaijan. Gap 2S, plov, which some people call pilaf, has been around for ages, like thousands of years. It started a long time ago in Persia, but Azerbaijan took it and made it their own. This awesome rice dish, usually made with saffron, yummy herbs, and meat or veggies, is way more than just food. It's like a big hug that says, "Welcome, let's celebrate." Gap 2S. Every part of Azerbaijan has its own special way of making plov. In Baku, they like to add chestnuts, dried fruits, and just the right amount of spices. Up in the mountains, they might use lamb and fresh herbs, which makes it taste super good. And near the sea, you can even find plov with seafood. Gap 2S. Making plov is like being a food artist. You have to be patient and know what you're doing to get all the flavors and textures just right. The rice can't be too mushy and can't be too hard. And the way you put the ingredients together is super important. Gap 2S. Plov isn't just for regular dinners. It's the star of the show at weddings, parties, and family get-togethers. When you see plov, you know it's a special day. Everyone shares from the same big dish, which is a cool way of showing that everyone's together. Gap 2S. So, plov is more than just food, right? It shows how creative and awesome the people of Azerbaijan are. They took simple things and made something amazing that everyone loves. Gap 3S. Okay, now that we know all about plov, let's check out the sweet treats that make Azerbaijani food even better. Gap 2S. Hey everyone, so we just learned about the amazing plov, right? Well, get ready for another awesome Azerbaijani dish, dolma. These yummy stuffed grape leaves are super popular in Azerbaijan. Everyone loves them. Gap 2S. Dolma has a long history, going way back to the Ottoman Empire. Over time, different places like Azerbaijan made it their own with special flavors. It's a real tradition there. Gap 2S. Making dolma is like art. You start with fresh grape leaves and make them soft. Then you mix up the filling with ground meat, rice, onions, and yummy herbs and spices. Sometimes people add dried fruits and nuts to make it a little sweet and crunchy. Gap 2S. Next, you carefully put the filling in each leaf and roll them up tight. These little flavor bundles are then cooked in a tasty broth until they're soft and full of flavor. Gap 2S. Dolma isn't just food, it's about sharing and being together. It's often served at parties, holidays, and family get-togethers. Sharing dolma shows love and makes people feel close. Gap 2S. In Azerbaijan, dolma is really special. It connects people to their history and celebrates their traditions. Every bite tells a story about Azerbaijan's rich culture. Gap 3S. So, when we eat dolma, we remember the people who shared this recipe and kept Azerbaijani culture alive. Gap 2S. Thanks for joining me on this tasty trip through Azerbaijani food. See you next time for more yummy adventures. Gap 2S. Just when you thought the culinary journey through Azerbaijan couldn't get any more delicious, let me introduce you to lavangi. This mouth-watering stuffed chicken or fish dish is another gem in the treasure trove of Azerbaijani cuisine. Gap 2S. Lavangi has its roots in the lush region of Lankaran, nestled near the Caspian Sea. Historically, it was a dish reserved for special occasions, symbolizing abundance and prosperity. Over the centuries, lavangi has become a staple in Azerbaijani celebrations, from weddings to festive gatherings. Gap 2S. The preparation of lavangi is an art that requires patience and love. Traditionally, a whole chicken or fish is cleaned and prepped, ready to be filled with a rich stuffing made from walnuts, onions, and a medley of fragrant herbs and spices. Some variations also include dried fruits, adding a touch of sweetness to the savory filling. Gap 2S. Once stuffed, the chicken or fish is carefully sealed and roasted to perfection, allowing the flavors to meld together beautifully. The result is a dish that's crispy on the outside, yet tender and juicy on the inside, bursting with a symphony of flavors. Gap 2S. Lavangi is more than just a meal, it's a celebration on a plate. It's typically served with fresh herbs, pickled vegetables, and a side of fragrant saffron rice, making each bite a harmonious blend of textures and tastes. Gap 2S. Sharing lavangi is a way of expressing love and hospitality. It's a dish that brings families and friends together, creating unforgettable moments around the dining table. Gap 2S. The next time you savor lavangi, remember its rich history and the traditions it carries. Each bite is a tribute to the culinary heritage of Azerbaijan, a testament to the country's vibrant culture and the stories passed down through generations. Gap 3S. Thank you for joining me on this flavorful journey. Stay tuned for more culinary adventures that bring the heart and soul of Azerbaijan right to your table. Gap 2S. Until next time, happy eating. Gap 2S. As our culinary journey comes to a close, let's transition from the flavors of Azerbaijan to its timeless landmarks. This ancient land is not only rich in culinary traditions, but also steeped in a history that dates back thousands of years. Gap 2S, let's begin with the ancient city of Baku, the capital of Azerbaijan. Baku's Old City, or Ikirishehir, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a labyrinth of narrow alleys, historic buildings, and centuries-old walls. Here stands the iconic Maiden Tower, shrouded in mystery and legends, a symbol of the city's resilience and history. Gap 2S. Moving away from the bustling capital, we find ourselves in the city of Shaki, home to the magnificent Shaki Khan's palace. Built in the 18th century, this architectural marvel is adorned with intricate stained glass windows, lush gardens, and opulent interiors, reflecting the grandeur of the Khanate era. Gap 2S. Further west, the city of Ganja holds the ancient Nizami Mausoleum dedicated to the great Persian poet Nizami Ganjavi. This towering structure is a testament to the cultural and literary heritage of Azerbaijan, attracting visitors from around the globe. Gap 2S. In the region of Gobustan, you'll discover the Gobustan Rock Art Cultural Landscape, another UNESCO World Heritage Site. The petroglyphs here date back to the Stone Age, offering a glimpse into the lives of our ancient ancestors through their carvings and inscriptions. Gap 2S. Lastly, let's not forget the medieval city of Gabala, once the capital of Caucasian Albania. The remnants of ancient fortresses and archaeological sites here tell tales of a bygone era, making Gabala a must-visit for history enthusiasts. Gap 2S. These landmarks are more than just historical sites, they are the keepers of Azerbaijan's rich and diverse history. Each stone, each carving, and each structure tells a story of a nation that has withstood the test of time. Gap 2S. So as you explore the culinary delights of Azerbaijan, Take a moment to immerse yourself in its storied past. From ancient cities to architectural marvels, Azerbaijan offers a journey through time that is as enriching as its flavors. Gap 2S. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Azerbaijan's heritage. Stay tuned for more adventures that uncover the heart and soul of this beautiful land. Until next time, happy exploring. As we journey from the timeless landmarks of Azerbaijan, let us now marvel at the breathtaking natural beauty that graces this ancient land. Azerbaijan's diverse landscapes are as rich and varied as its history and culture, offering a sanctuary for nature lovers and adventurers alike. Nestled between the Caspian Sea and the majestic Caucasus Mountains, Azerbaijan boasts a tapestry of natural wonders. The Greater Caucasus Range, with its towering peaks and lush valleys, is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts. Here you can hike through pristine forests, discover hidden waterfalls, and breathe in the crisp mountain air. The highest peak, Mount Bazarduzu, stands as a sentinel, offering panoramic views that stretch beyond the horizon. In the heart of the country lies the enchanting Goygol National Park. Named after the stunning Goygol Lake, this park is a paradise of emerald waters surrounded by dense forests. The lake, formed by an earthquake in the 12th century, reflects the sky like a mirror, creating a scene of unparalleled tranquility. To the south, the Gobustan National Park reveals yet another facet of Azerbaijan's natural beauty. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is not only home to ancient rock carvings but also to unique mud volcanoes that bubble and hiss, creating a surreal and otherworldly landscape. The Caspian Sea, the world's largest inland body of water, graces Azerbaijan's eastern border. Its serene shores and azure waters provide a perfect contrast to the rugged mountains and dense forests. The coastal city of Baku, with its modern skyline and historic old town, offers a unique blend of urban life and seaside charm. Azerbaijan's diverse climate and terrain also give rise to rich biodiversity. From the lush Lankaran lowlands, teeming with subtropical flora and fauna, to the arid plains of the Gobustan Reserve, each region offers a unique ecosystem waiting to be explored. As we conclude our journey through Azerbaijan, we leave you with a sense of awe at the natural splendor that this land offers. Whether it's the towering mountains, serene forests, or the tranquil Caspian Sea, Azerbaijan's landscapes are a testament to nature's artistry. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Azerbaijan's heritage and natural beauty. Stay tuned for more adventures that uncover the heart and soul of this beautiful land. Until next time, happy exploring. As we transition from the awe-inspiring natural beauty of Azerbaijan, let's immerse ourselves in the vibrant cultural festivals and events that breathe life into this ancient land. Azerbaijan's rich tapestry of traditions and celebrations showcases the spirit and unity of its people. One of the most significant festivals is Novruz Bayram, the Persian New Year, celebrated on the vernal equinox. This ancient holiday symbolizes the arrival of spring and the renewal of nature. Families come together to prepare traditional foods, clean their homes, and set a festive table with symbolic items like wheat sprouts, candles, and painted eggs. The festivities include jumping over bonfires to cleanse the past year's misfortunes and welcoming the new year with hope and joy. Another captivating celebration is the Baku International Jazz Festival. This event brings together renowned jazz musicians from around the world to perform in the heart of Baku. The festival not only highlights Azerbaijan's rich musical heritage, but also fosters cultural exchange and unity through the universal language of music. In the mountainous regions, the Gabala International Music Festival is a summer highlight. Set against the stunning backdrop of the Caucasus Mountains, this festival features classical music, opera, and traditional Azerbaijani performances. It attracts music lovers and tourists alike, offering a unique blend of cultural enrichment and natural beauty. For those seeking a taste of Azerbaijan's equestrian traditions, the Chovkan Games are a must-see. This ancient sport, similar to polo, is played on horseback and showcases the skill and bravery of Azerbaijani riders. The games are a thrilling spectacle, reflecting the country's deep-rooted connection to its nomadic past. The Pomegranate Festival in Goyche is a celebration of one of Azerbaijan's most beloved fruits. This vibrant event features pomegranate tastings, traditional dance performances, and competitions. The festival highlights the agricultural prowess of the region and the cultural significance of the pomegranate in Azerbaijani folklore and cuisine. Lastly, the Ashura commemoration in the city of Nakhchivan is a deeply spiritual event. It marks the martyrdom of Imam Hussein and is observed with processions, prayers, and communal meals. This solemn occasion reflects the resilience and faith of the Azerbaijani people. These festivals and events are more than just celebrations. They are a testament to Azerbaijan's rich cultural heritage and the enduring spirit of its people. They offer a glimpse into the heart of a nation that cherishes its traditions while embracing the future. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the festivals and celebrations of Azerbaijan. Stay tuned for more explorations of the heart and soul of this beautiful land. Until next time, happy celebrating.